Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, this is my hair. I just woke up. How are you? Marvelous Marissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Break with Laura González. My name is Laura González. We do this coffee break on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday-ish. Sometimes on Friday, I'm not around. Excuse me, because I will be working or traveling or doing something or having an event or, there's always something to do. Thank you, honey. Marisa says, your hair looks great. Thanks. It's just, it does this weird thing. Look, this is my left side. And my hair always goes more poofy on the left side than on the right side. And I cannot understand why. Somebody was telling me it's an energy thing. I'm not gonna say I know why, but I'm also not gonna say I deny what they told me, it might be it. Mm. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Hi, PM Fueler. Welcome to the coffee break. All right. Today I have the Legacy of the Divine by Ciro Marchetti Tarot. And it's funny, if you ever had a reading with me in person, chances are you know this deck. Because this is my hard working deck. This is the one that goes to the festivals and to the little markets, and I think I read more with this tarot than any other tarot. It's been on my hands for over a decade. And yes, the cards are really, really old. All right, let's see what the coffee break has for us this morning. My cards are kind of humid. It's very humid in my apartment. I hate it. Anyway, let's see what cards do we have for today. For the week, we are being asked to take a break if possible. Look, I'm not your financial advisor, right? I cannot give you financial advice. I cannot tell you work, don't work, invest here, don't invest here. That's not my job. But this card is a card of working really, really hard and putting that extra 300% on the things that you're doing. And the card coming in reverse is actually giving you an advice of taking a break, making time for resting, for self-care, and for just the plain old break. The sun rises, but it also sets. And some of us want to be the sun rising all the time, and it does not work well. So they're telling you there to take a little bit of a break, take a coffee break, or even more than a coffee break if possible, to just restore. This strikes me as very physical also. Like, have you been working out 8 days a week? Have you been not sleeping well? How is your body being resenting all the work that you're doing? So this is saying, let's take a little break. Now, I'm not a medic, I'm not a doctor, you know that, but the coins also represent our physical body and our physical body's wellness and health. And the next card that we have is the Page of Coins, and it's also reverse. I'm sorry. So these two can be read kind of as a warning. You know, like if you don't take a rest, you're going to lose some of that health. If the coins were to be representing your physical strength and your physical health. Now, if the coins were more literal and were representing financial gain, this is saying, yes, you might lose some of your investment, you might lose some money when you're not working all the time. However, if you're working all the time, when are you going to enjoy the money that you're making? It's one of those life's paradoxes, right? We work all the time, and then we don't have money. We don't have time. I'm sorry. Freudian slip. We don't have time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. So I think it's just a little bit of a reminder to take a break once in a while, to do the things that you enjoy just for the heck of doing them, and not necessarily to gain financial compensation. You know, not everything is always about making money, and I know society tells us that we have to be on the go, pushing, making money all the time, but sometimes it's also about enjoying the things that you do, you know, and take your some leisurely time to rest. And if resting for you is 5 minutes on top, then you do that. And if resting for you is 5 minutes, 5 days in Cozumel, then you do that. You know, whatever you can do um, to recharge those batteries. And to give yourself kind of like a pat on the back that you've been working so hard, that it's okay to take a break. And I know it's such foreign concept for the United States, right? Like, oh my God, like no, we don't take breaks. We just go. No, that's how you get burned out. All right. Speaking of go, I know this is gonna sound so paradoxical. Um, on the 11th, we have Mystic Chat, the Mystic Chat video blog. We're gonna be talking about choosing your path on witchcraft and different paths, and what do they look like and how they work. And then on Saturday, May 13th, I will be at the Bougie Bazaar. The Bougie Bazaar Mayflowers at the Revolutionary Brewery and Tap Room, or Revolution Brewery and Tap Room. That is from 12 to 6 at the Bougie Bazaar. You can find the event on my Facebook, or you can find it on the link tree. And on the 14th, if you are not in Chicago or wherever you are on the planet, on the 14th, you can take my class called Creativity Spells. Creativity Spells. I'm going to be talking about different ways to be creative and use art and crafts to make spells. Hello, Anaya. Welcome. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull another oracle card. And we have the dolphin. And it's a very pregnant woman. And a bunch of dolphins there. So let's see what the card has to say for us. 42, 41, 42. Okay. And I do need my glasses this time. My eyes are really tired. Hi, Leilani. Hi, Anea. All right, so we have the dolphin. Happiness is not a continuous state, although it is a worthy feeling to seek. Know what makes you happy and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. I know Fuller says you gotta love the dolphins. Yeah, they are beautiful. A friend of mine was telling me about swimming with dolphins. I've never done it, but it sounds like it's fascinating. All right. So, happiness is not a continuous state, although it is a worthy feeling to seek. Know what makes you happy and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. Hello, Nightcap, and hello, Brianna, the Moon Goddess. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, again, the message, I guess, is to take a break, take a breather. How do they say go? Stop and smell the roses, and find your moments of happiness, little pockets that are here and there, and choose to be through them. That sounds like a good message for the week, and to really take it easy if possible. And of course, do as I say and not as I do. Thursday the 11th, Mystic Chat, 7 p.m. on YouTube and on Facebook. Saturday, Bougie Bazaar, Mayflowers at Revolution Brewery with a whole bunch of other vendors and wares and crafts and all kinds of witchy and crafty stuff. And on the 14th, the online class, Creativity Spells. We're going to talk about creativity, art, hobbies, and spells. And of course, you can always watch me here at the coffee break and storybook. By the way, Nightcap, thank you for that. Mwah. Love y'all. I will see you soon. And until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.